what was in the training, what was alluded to, but also the links that you shared were really helpful. That's actually how I found a lot of the FEMA training that, I mean, they're relatively quick and basic, but they make you think about all the steps. And that led me to CERT, which I haven't been able to get, trained on in person yet. They're not doing that just yet in San Diego. But it pushed me towards quite a few things. So yeah, it's really helpful.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
Why did you decide that you wanted to be certified in disaster work?
Sure. Responding to problems is something we take for granted. And until we actually experience a proper disaster, something we're unprepared for, then we don't realize how behind we are. So it was actually, so I read about you a little bit too, and your experience as a FEMA trainer. And that's what made me interested, thinking, okay, this person is coming from a place of experience. And so that's why I thought this would be a good place to start. And then when I started, it opened up some doors to quite a few things.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what did you think of the training?
Fantastic. I wasn't too sure what to expect, actually, because that's the whole thing, is trying to find the unknowns. As you stage it out, I thought was really logical and easy to follow. And the statistics that you laid out were good, but as you know, it's also finding what's current, not just where things have been. So that was, I think, even more helpful than just kind of the eye opener of 60% here and 30 there. Right. So and that's what pushed me along. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And so you're in the commercial world. So your plans are to take it out to businesses and people in the commercial real estate line.
Yes. So hoping to start from within, and then hopefully the company I'm with will join me on that. I'll be part of something we offer in general. Yeah. So
would you recommend somebody become a CKM advisor?
Yes. I think that, well, if I can compare it to owning property, if you have the means and you have the ability to do it responsibly, I think owning property is fantastic. I don't think everyone has, obviously, the means. We can all evaluate that for ourselves, but the ability to apply what's necessary to be responsible to it, maybe a little less. So if you're looking for something to truly enhance what you can offer and bring value, then yes. If it's just a designation, I run into a lot of that with my peers. It's really not really the idea. It's information meant to be used. So
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Well, people like you are going to be exactly how I'm going to get to 30 million people in 5 years being better prepared. So I really appreciate you becoming a CKM advisor, and I really appreciate your dedication to wanting to make a difference, because that's really, yeah, to me, that's really what it's all about, is what can we do to really make a difference. And for me personally, it's creating a legacy where I know that I've helped some people get down the correct path, be prepared, and help CKM advisors along the way with promoting their own businesses. So to me, it's a win-win-win-win scenario. So I'm really pleased about that. So
yeah. Well, if anyone who's watching the news or just watching out their window and they're feeling like they don't know where to put their energy, but they feel a need to, then this is a fantastic place to at least start. Absolutely.
Thank you very much for that.